So we're out here in the back garden. Most of the stuff is wound down for the summer. I did plant some greens. This is the bin. Actually, one of my kind of mistakes is I placed this bin here last year before the fence or the garden or anything and filled it with, I made like a hugelkulturisch, I called it. And filled it with wood and dirt. And then I went to move it inside and realized the loader with the forklifts couldn't lift it. So here it sits outside the fence. But this is the one I had the window on last year. And I had my greens and I was picking salad greens January 8th. So I planted some different lettuces and some chards and different things, and I'm quite sure some of these are grasses, but I'm hesitant to pick too much out now until I'm 100% sure. But I'm gonna let this stuff come up and have salad greens. Let's take a look inside. So inside, my sweet potatoes are dying back over there. That's an odd kind, and I don't know if planting them in the bin, seems like there'd be enough room for the roots, but those are kind of dying back. Over here, these are doing good. So there's my Jerusalem artichokes. Those are going in the ground probably next year, although I hesitate to put them in the ground because they're very invasive. They're controlled in there, but it looks like they may have outgrown the pot. But anyway, over here I've got some carrots just starting to pop up. I've planted several rows of carrots, and again there's probably some weeds and grasses coming in, but until the carrots take shape in the root. Now I did 3 rows. I really only see 2 rows. The third one is over on the left here, but it's intermixed with some weeds. Oh, I didn't have good luck the first time with carrots. See how I do. It's just compost. Here I got onions, and I got some peas in the back, which I'm not sure if they're going to have time to mature or not. I hope that they do. But if they don't, that's okay too. A lot of grasses and stuff in here. Strawberries are doing good. Next fall, these are going to get moved into the food forest. I just put them in here for now, keep them, and they'll shoot out runners and stuff, and I'll propagate off of them, and as I said, put them in the food forest. Here, I got some kale on this side, which is doing good. Over here, I have a couple things popping. I think that's a chard of some kind. I know a lot of this stuff too is just grasses and weeds. But this side over here didn't do very well. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I know I just had a mixture of all different lettuces. I put it in. The kale I got from Jim, a friend of mine on the X Nation community. And he was gracious enough to send me some squash seeds for next spring. And he sent along the kale, which I planted, and they did well. Over here, I planted a couple different things. Mostly what I got in here is weeds. This might be something, I'm not sure. But I planted spinach, you know, pretty much all this bin. I don't think that's spinach. I think that's, I'm almost positive it's just weeds. I'll probably leave them for now. I don't think that's spinach either, but yeah, that's not a weed, it's something. But some of the seeds, I did put some leftover seeds in this end row here. So I'm gonna say that the spinach is probably a fail. And up here I gotta clean this up. I got some old tomato plants that are rotting on the vine. They weren't really ripe, and then they just kind of rotted as they ripened. And so I got my basil, which is going to seed. I'm going to try to collect some seeds from that. Some peppers doing okay in the back. These tomatoes here are all, this is all, the tomatoes are pretty much done. They're ready to be torn down. Although I am still getting a little of these cherry tomatoes here and there. So I hesitate to tear it down, although most of it looks dead. And then occasionally a tomato pops up here and there. And so peppers, yeah, they're doing all right. They're dying back too. So that's it. This is what I got for the fall. Sweet potatoes, carrots, lettuces. I hope to have salad greens well into the winter. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for coming along.